So the book's called Roman Jerusalem, The Last Nationalist Question. This is a newer title that they put on it. The name of the book from 1861 is found here. Now, he talks about in Jewry, as in the entire world, there are to be discovered at present two main tendencies, which, though diametrically opposed, like Hegelian dialectic, let me zoom in so you guys can see, originate from the same source, namely the need of objective religious norms and the inability to create them. One tendency, as a result of the above mentioned cause, expresses itself on the part of some people turning back to the old, uncritical belief. So they're talking about the reform. It's not going to be a real religious reform. They seek to have a fusion of what they call the historical cults, right? And rebuilding the Temple of Jerusalem. So right here it says, traces a tendency which strives after a fusion of all the historical cults into the one. So there's a huge Freemasonic overlap here because this is also a big thing in Freemasonry. Then he starts naming people in the conspiracy. More reasonable are the attempts of Rabbi Hirsch of Luxembourg, utilizing Freemasonry as a means to amalgamate the historical cults into one. So this is like a secret society that infiltrates European Freemasonry with the goal of rebuilding a temple in Jerusalem. And within 100 years, they have a country set up for this purpose. So Rabbi Hirsch developed the idea of fusion so thoroughly in his excellent lectures, which he delivered at the Luxembourg Lodge. So they've taken over Freemasonry, they're spreading their new ideology, and later published under the book Humanity as Religion. Now, that's not the interesting part. I just wanted to set the context. Back here, he names co-conspirators in their plan. Fundamental thought of pious Jews from the time of the destruction of Jerusalem until the present day. There are such Jews. Let it not worry Mr. Comport, even among the Rothschild brothers. So the Rothschilds who later, this is an Israeli shekel with Lord Rothschild, Edmund de Rothschild, Baron Rothschild, technically. He's not a lord over there in France. But like the British and the French Rothschilds helped to create the state of Israel. So prior to that,
Balfour Declaration.
well, that was 50 some years after
After,
after this plan, right?
right.
So there's a whole bunch more to it, but that's the gist because they were very serious about making these plans and going through and making Jewish settlement in Palestine is the point, right? So this is not because Tiny Mustache Man did some things during World War II. This was a long-standing plan that they co-opted the British Empire into participating with them. The receipt for that transaction is the Balfour Declaration.